and we're already seeing a lot of condolence messages being sent. I'll just read some of them. We have John Badi, who is the CS for the National Treasury, or some would say the expert from ODM who joined cabinet. He says, painful. In him rests a towering African democratic giant, fighter for social justice, mentor and father. When history of Prime Minister Raila Odinga shall be written, it won't go untouched. He died a peaceful man who put the interest of the country above everything else. R.I.P. Baba. We also have a condolence message from Abiy Ahmed Ali, that is the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, saying, on behalf of the government of Ethiopia, I extend my sincere condolences on the passing of former Kenyan Prime Minister Raila Odinga. May he rest in peace. Then we have a man who has been very close to Raila Odinga, and that is Salim Lone. And I'll just get some excerpts of his condolences. He says, this is the saddest day in our history. Kenya will never be the same. Millions of hearts have been broken, mourning the passing of a leader who was never allowed to be president, and yet he still remained beloved for many more years than any president ever was, because Kenyans knew he was the one making sacrifices and fighting for a better life for them by reducing our gross inequalities. While all our presidents curtailed our freedoms and rights to entrench their power and wealth, Raila's vast popular following allowed him, without ever holding power, to enlarge democracy and inclusion for the struggling masses and the marginalized communities that languished in the farthest corners of this great land. That is why, despite at least twice winning the presidency, it was the loser who was announced the winner, and that is from Salim Lone. And we are also now joined in studio by Philip Kisia, who is not new to many of us. He has been in the political circles, he's been leadership in Nairobi. Karibu sana Bwana Kisia.
Yeah, and just a couple more condolences.
Yes.
And good to see you. Yeah, so David Maraga, former CJ, says, I'm shocked to learn of the demise of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, a patriot, a Pan-Africanist, a Democrat, and a leader who made significant contributions to democracy in Kenya and Africa. He says that Kenya has lost one of its most formidable leaders who shaped the trajectory of our beloved country. Africa has lost a leading voice in pushing for peace, security, and development. The world has lost a great leader. And he goes on to send his condolences to Mama Ida Odinga and the entire family, the Kibra constituency, which Raila represented for many years, the people of Siaya, where he hails from. And he says, may the Lord comfort us all as we deal with this enormous loss. There's also a condolence message I think I saw from the executive director, I think it is, of Giad, who Dr. Wokni Gebeyehu, who says that today Africa mourns the loss of one of its most iconic sons, His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, an unwavering Pan-Africanist. He dedicated his life to the pursuit of democracy, justice, and unity. His lifelong struggle for freedom and equality inspired generations across Kenya and beyond, reminding us that leadership is not about power, but about service and sacrifice. Giad stands with the people and government of Kenya in this moment of profound sorrow. His legacy will forever echo in the democratic foundations he helped build and the enduring hope he instilled across the continent. He says, may his soul rest in eternal peace, and may his example continue to guide us toward a freer and more united Africa. And there's a response that has come from the PS, Kori Singoe. Thank you for your words of comfort, Excellency. I think this would have been a good time for there to be that announcement from government to put things in perspective. But lots of condolences done coming in for this man who, as I mentioned earlier, was a permanent fixture of Kenya's politics for all of, I think, 4 decades plus.
Yeah, and just this morning, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, has adjourned the sittings owing to this news, and we shall be getting that footage.